The kind folks at Rockstock Pedal Company sent me one of their Nano Tuners to try out. So you can consider this a sponsored review. But why would someone want to try another tuner pedal when the ToneMaster Pro already has a perfectly good tuner built in? Well, some folks, including me, have trouble with the ToneMaster Pro's tuner from time to time. It can be incredibly touchy. Just one small touch one way will send it +5, another small touch will send it -4. So sometimes it can be extremely hard to dial in. And then there are other times where, for instance, my high E string, it doesn't register for the first few tries. And then also there might be some folks who want to try different tuning ranges other than A = 440. And the ToneMaster Pro does not do that at this time. But that means adding another pedal to your rig, and that can be a pain. Pedals can take up a lot of valuable real estate on your pedal board. But what if the pedal in question only measured 1.8 inches by 1.7 inches by 1.6 inches? I'm telling you, this thing is small. And it only weighs 61 grams, so it definitely needs to be mounted to a pedal board, because if you just put it on the floor, you're going to be dragging it all over the place, and you do not want to do that. Luckily, it comes with a couple Velcro strips for secure mounting. But who is the Rockstock Pedal Company anyway? The manual has a message from the Rockstock team. Rockstock Pedals is a true guitarist gear company. We understand you because we're one of you, and we're here to provide you with the absolute best support possible. If you ever need anything, just reach out through our website. And I'll put a link to their website in the description. Now, it's dead simple to use. Connect a 9-volt power supply to it and it boots up immediately. How accurate is it? Well, the manual says that precision is within plus or minus 0.5 cents. Tuning range is from A0 to C8. A4 defaults to 440 Hz, but can be set anywhere between 430 and 449 Hz. Response time is 10 milliseconds. It has a 9-volt jack for power and 2 1/4-inch jacks, one for input and one for output. That's it. The display is in the foot switch, and the aluminum alloy enclosure feels really robust. I'll connect it and show you how the display looks. We'll see how to change the A4 value from 440 to something else, maybe, I don't know, like 432. And then we'll compare it to the ToneMaster Pro's tuner to see if it matches up. So this is the Rockstock Pedal Tuner box. Looks like an average box, right? Look how big my hand is compared to that thing. I mean, this box is teeny tiny. Okay, so I have it sitting on my studio cabinet. And again, just to show you how small it is, take a look at that guitar plug. Look at my hand. This thing is tiny. So here's what happens when you connect power to it. It goes through its boot up cycle. It boots up into pass-through mode, which is basically that line across it. Now you can hear how out of tune that guitar is. So let's see what it does tuning. Stomp it once. Now it's in tuning mode and it mutes it. This is the low E. Little high. G was really flat. B is sharp. And E is very flat. Now let me look through them real quickly again. Take it out of tuning mode. Sounds better to me. However, put it back into tuning mode. Now it says for changing the reference pitch. You can adjust the reference pitch over a range of 430 to 449 hertz, and 440 hertz is the factory default. When in tuning state, press the stomp switch twice to enter reference pitch mode. Well, this is what happens when I press it twice. It just goes back. If I press it slow, it goes back. If I press it fast, it goes back. So that's the one thing I couldn't do, guys, was get it to go into changing the reference pitch. And hopefully the company will let me know either if I'm doing something wrong or if this pedal needs a firmware update or something like that. But again, it says, when in tuning state, press the stomp switch twice to enter reference pitch mode. Now that's tuning state. Let's put it in pass-through state and try it. Nope, it just goes back to pass-through state. And now it's back in tuning state. Press it twice and it switches once to pass through and then back to tuning. All right, let's see how close that tuner was. Here's the low E. It's a little flat, not bad. See, I just touch it and this goes just way out. A string. D. G's a little flat. So I would say that the Nano Tuner isn't as precise as the ToneMaster Pro's tuner, but it's good enough, for in the ballpark. And I don't think you would notice it, playing on stage. So there's the demo of the Nano Tuner, and then we compared it to the ToneMaster Pro tuner. ToneMaster Pro tuner is better. Nano Tuner is really quick. So there's your demo, guys. Well, other than not being able to change the tuning, the Nano Tuner pretty much lived up to expectations. For the most part, it was within the ToneMaster Pro's own tolerances. The display is easy to see, and it's quick without jumping all over the place. Now, if I was still gigging, I'd probably have this on my gigging board. I always use A equals 440, so the tuning thing is really not an issue for me. As it is, I think I'll put it on my Tonex board and take the current tuner off of there because the current tuner is around twice the size of this one. So let me know if the Nano Tuner is something that you might try out, or if you already have it and what you think about it. And if you're still here, thank you so much for stopping by and sticking around. I really do appreciate it. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, drop me a line right here and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Now, we'll be having all new content this Friday. You don't want to miss out on that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. All right, guys, have a great week, and I'll be talking with you again on Friday.